After a rough weekend at Penn State, the Wisconsin Badgers return to the Kohl Center to take on Michigan this weekend, and there will be 3 Olympians in the building. Wolverines forwards Matty Beniers and Brendan Brisson, and UW equipment manager Nate Lapointe. We'll talk with Nate and head coach Tony Granato next on the Badger Hockey Digest. Well, Tony, obviously last weekend at Penn State did not go the way you had hoped, but you still have plenty of games left to go, and you were playing so well prior to that series in State College, too.
Yeah, we didn't play well. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We just didn't get skating, didn't get into our game. Penn State was sitting there waiting for us. They were looking to get some excitement going in their season. They had played really well the previous weekend at Michigan and started to get a little bit momentum going on how they were playing, but weren't winning, and they got everything going for them in that series, and we didn't respond. We had that one little push in the third period there where we scored 2 in the second game to make it 3-2, and it looked like it was coming. And then we get back-to-back penalties, give them a 5-on-3. They score a couple times, and the game was over. So it's we're back home. We're excited to get the Crease Creatures back in. We're excited we got a big weekend with alumni coming into town, and we got Michigan coming into town. So as a coach and as a player, we forgot last weekend against Penn State, and looking forward to what's in front of us.
Yeah, Michigan comes to town sharing first place in the Big Ten with Ohio State. They'll also have 2 Olympians on the ice. Wisconsin has an Olympian on the bench, equipment manager Nate Lapointe. Let's take 2 minutes with Nate.
I'm leaving here on Sunday morning early. I got like a 5:30 a.m. flight to L.A. Most of the team will head to L.A. on that Sunday for some COVID testing. We're going to hopefully get on the ice a couple times as well as a group, but not everybody will be there. There's a few of the European guys that are going to go directly to China. And then we'll head over to Beijing on the 2nd. So it's coming fast and quick, so that's for sure.
Yeah. You've never traveled to China before.
No, I've never been to China.
You've been to a number of places.
I've been to a few different places, been over to Europe for a couple of USA Hockey things, and that presents its own unique challenges, but never China, and that's going to be a whole nother experience there too. So.
Yeah. Nate's also been part of USA Hockey for the World Junior Championship. So, this has been going on for about a month. Is the reality set in that you're going to the Olympics, Nate?
Yeah, I think probably about maybe 2 weeks ago it kind of really set in when all the final accreditation stuff was coming through and some of the paperwork that needs to be completed. Then it's like, okay, yeah, this is really coming fast. And I would say this last week has just been a whirlwind with trying to make sure we got everything ready to go and set and dialed in. But yeah, especially with the games this weekend, playing Friday and then late Saturday night, it's going to come fast Sunday morning. So it'll be a quick morning there. So.
Yeah, pretty neat that Sis Paulson, Wisconsin's equipment manager for the women's side, is going to be there too. That's special.
Absolutely. It's a great honor for her, and it's going to be fun to work with her as well. She's already in LA, and I think they depart tomorrow potentially to head over to China too. So it's going to be awesome to be working with her as well.
You know a lot of the players on this USA team. I mean, there's 3 from Michigan, there's 2 from, 3 from Minnesota, 2 from Michigan, 2 other Michiganders are playing for Team Canada. So what do you think the U.S.'s chances are going over there with all these college kids?
I mean, I would say just about anybody has a great chance of winning this thing. I mean, it's an unknown. Right now with the NHL players bailing out late like this, it wasn't like last Olympics where they had time to put a team together. So I think with the young guys that we do have coming in, they're great players, obviously, and some of the best college hockey players in the country. I think it's going to be a good group of guys to work with, and I think we'll have a fair chance of coming out here with a medal. So.
And most importantly, you have to bring something back special for Hazel.
Yes, I don't know. She's been asking for something, so we'll see what we can dig up over in China. So.
Well, good luck. Have a blast.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Yeah, Nate hops on a plane Sunday morning, the day after you play Michigan, and what a thrill this is going to be for him. He's got a lot of work to do. And this U.S. hockey team, I think, has a chance, many people believe.
I think we've got a great chance as Americans. But first of all, just to get back on Nate, there's a true American that is tremendous at what he does. We're so proud of him that, the last couple of years he's done World Juniors, and USA Hockey has realized how great of a person he is, how great of an equipment manager he is, and to be selected to be on the Olympic team is quite an honor for him, but certainly well-deserved. So we will be cheering for him for sure.
Yeah, can't wait for that. Now the Badgers and the Wolverines coming up this weekend. We'll preview the series here in just a moment.
You can try, but you'll never stop a Badger. Because we Badgers are born with curious minds and endless heart. When we see a curve in the road, we speed up. When there are mask shortages for first responders, we make our own supply chain. When there's a world on pause, we sharpen our claws. Through thunder, fire, and pandemics, we'll keep going. Because after all, you can't stop a Badger.
So Michigan is 19-7-1 overall, number one in the pairwise and tied for first in the Big Ten. They have 4 Olympians. 2 will not be here in Madison. Owen Power and Kent Johnson already with Team Canada getting ready for the upcoming Olympics. But they do have Maddie Beniers and Brendan Brisson. You split with their club in Ann Arbor, and that was a feather in your cap at the time.
Well, it's 2 good games. It was really, for our team, first weekend of Big Ten, and we got an opportunity to play against what we knew was an extremely talented team. And we went in there and played a really, sound weekend of hockey, and were able to come up with a win there. So they're up and running. They had a good weekend against Minnesota last week. They got a very explosive offensive team. They skate well, are obviously very talented. They're loaded with high-end picks. So it'll be challenging that way, but I also, again, as a team that's growing and trying to build, it gives us an opportunity to see, not only see where we're at, but also to give ourselves a chance to understand that it doesn't matter who we play or where we play them. If we do it right, we have a chance to win, and that's what I want our guys to feel going into this weekend.
All right, good luck. Have fun.
Thank you.
Sure, that's Badgers head coach Tony Granato. Wisconsin and Michigan this weekend. Friday night's game is on Valley Sports Wisconsin. It starts at 6 o'clock. Saturday's game at 8 o'clock on BTN. Both games are on the Badgers Sports Network. For Tony Granato and Jay Williams, I'm Brian Posick. Thanks for watching the Badger Hockey Digest.
This has been a presentation from Learfield,